Hot Welcome Special is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com. And by Baptist Health, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat. And by Doral Kia. Always pay less with Paisito.
Right now, white hot welcome. Yes, it is true. Giannis officially introduced as a member of the Miami Heat. What a day it was. I bring you inside the Kaseya Center. Will Manso, thanks for joining us here on this white hot welcome special on Local 10. An incredible day for the Miami Heat organization. An incredible day for one of the top players in the NBA. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 13 seasons in Milwaukee, now a member of the Miami Heat. And it was clear from the moment he stepped onto this stage today, he's a perfect fit.
Getting the phone call from Mr. Pat, it gave me a lot of closure of like, okay, now it's a new beginning.
It's a real moment for Giannis Antetokounmpo as he finally entered his new home. A hero's welcome from an organization desperately in need of a big star, and few are bigger than Giannis.
I know the expectation that this team has. I love pressure. Coach Spo talked about pressure, and I think I thrive pressure. I think I need pressure at this time of my career. I think in order for me to go to the next, level, I got to get out of my comfort zone, and I feel like Miami was a place for me to be.
Pat called me into his office, and he looked at me and said, "Do you want to coach Giannis?" Yes.
Yeah, that question wasn't hard to answer for Eric Spoelstra. The smiles tell the story, and the story for Giannis is about a big change after 13 seasons in Milwaukee and big expectations on what coming here means to him.
He always shared about the Miami Heat culture and that guys work hard, guys are very disciplined, guys are very driven, and guys are very selfless and give everything that they can to win games. And I always was curious, what makes them so unique. In my career with the Bucks, we try to kind of recreate that. We try to create a culture that we come in here, we do our job, it doesn't matter who shines. All that matters is winning.
For Pat Riley, the chase was long, but well worth it in the end.
I think it's a great day for the Heat. Every franchise wants to have a sense of hope, and I think Giannis is in that category.
I'd say so. That was my one-on-one chat with Pat Riley. I'm going to have my one-on-one conversation with Giannis Antetokounmpo a little bit later here on the show. But as you can see, joined by Clay Ferrero. And Clay, one thing we've talked about the last couple of weeks since Giannis has arrived is the superstar, the player on the court, but the personality, the fun aspect of it that clearly was evident today off the court.
Well, yeah, he's all business on the court. But off the court, Giannis does like to make people laugh, even if sometimes he's the only one laughing.
I have a joke.
It started after his first All-Star season at Media Day in 2017, a way for Giannis to warm up the crowd a little bit.
Knock, knock. Obama.
Obama who?
Obama, so. No one laughed.
No one laughed.
Over the years, the Media Day jokes kept coming.
I had one about a mustache, but I shaved it politically.
And it seemed the worse the jokes, the funnier it actually was.
You guys see the new movie Constipation? No? Constipation. It's because he hasn't come out yet.
He has the worst jokes.
Giannis then found a new way to connect with fans on social media.
With the two trophies. These trophies are not leaving my side. What if all of a sudden I wake up and this is all a dream?
One of the most famous moments, his trip to Chick-fil-A after leading the Bucks to the NBA title, and an order that matched his 50-point performance in the clinching Game 6.
Sorry, I will put you. Can I put your camera? Do you mind or no?
Sure.
There's 150,000 people watching you right now.
Really?
Yes. So can I have please a 50-piece Mac Minis, 50 exactly.
Okay.
Not 51, not 49 chicken minis. Yes, 50. Thank you.
My pleasure. And then can I have a...
Oh man.
The other voice in that video is Giannis's then girlfriend, now wife, Mariah, whom he met in Miami. Mariah has also become well known to fans because of her husband's live streams, and she has indirectly been the subject of his, shall we say, PG-13 rated jokes.
You said what was my favorite part from the wedding? I think the wedding night.
after the wedding. That was my favorite part.
So guys, you know, the freak.
Stop! What is wrong with you?
He could be a freak on the court and on the shit.
Oh
You know what I'm saying?
You're embarrassing.
Woo!
Meet your new star, Miami, a force on the floor with dad jokes for days.
Babe,
What?
when I say 1, 2, 3, you're gonna make the most ugly face you can ever make. Okay. 1.
Okay. I'm listening.
I say on 3.
So wrong, Will, and I love the relationship between Mariah and Giannis Antetokounmpo. So funny. I also love you can hear Mariah in the background. Stop it! You're embarrassing yourself. It's great stuff. Sounds like a wife when the husband's embarrassing himself. But like you said, he loves to make fun of himself, which is the cool thing about for a larger-than-life presence like he is. And we saw some of that today. We also saw Bobby Portis. When we come back, a former Bucks teammate, now a member of the Heat. What he brings to Miami. Clay will return with his conversation with Portis. Meanwhile, my one-on-one chat with Giannis. We talked a little bit about that personality, how he's remained humble. Stardom hasn't changed him, and yes, how impactful this move to Miami will be. This is his new home, the Kaseya Center. A live look at our Local 10 drone. Just a beautiful night in South Florida, and a beautiful scene for the Miami Heat organization, knowing that that right there is the new home for Giannis Antetokounmpo. More of his white hot welcome coming your way next here on Local 10. As we come back here inside the Kaseya Center, the new home for Giannis Antetokounmpo, our Local 10 special white hot welcome continues. And part of that welcome today was having the chance to sit down with Giannis and have a one-on-one conversation. You know, sometimes you see a person like that, a superstar from afar in Milwaukee, winning NBA championships and MVPs like he did for 13 seasons. You never get a true grasp of what a person really is like. Well, what was clear today that when it comes to Giannis, what you see is what you get. There was always this dream among Heat fans in this community that maybe one day Giannis could be here. I heard you talk a little bit about, you know, you've heard the rumors for years. Now that it arrives here, like how surreal is this? We're like, you know, it was always out there, but obviously there was no control over if this would ever happen. How is it now that this is it? Welcome Miami, here you are, you're a member of the Heat.
It's an odd feeling.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of odd, but I'm so excited. Like from after the phone call with Patrali, I got goosebumps. Today after the workout, I'm like, Coach, I'm motivated. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to put on the jersey. I'm excited to like feel pressure. I'm excited to go through tough moments, good moments, like all of kind of moments here in the Miami Heat organization and in the city of Miami. So, you know, looking at that,
it's pretty cool for us. It's cool to see the Miami and the.
It's cool. It's definitely cool, and I'm very excited, but I got to get used to it.
You have always come across from the outside looking in as someone who's really humble for the level of success you've reached. How have you maintained kind of that nature, that personality, the humbleness through the years, despite all the things you've been able to accomplish?
I think at one point in my life, I realized like, okay, why am I here and what brought me here? And I realized it was my hard work and how dedicated, disciplined I was towards the game, and how humble I was. Not just being humble of around my fans, like be able to take criticism and feedback from your coaches, like being coachable. And I was like, okay, those are two things I can never lose, right? If I want to keep on going higher and higher and higher and achieving greater things, I gotta stay humble, I gotta stay a worker. And it's something until now that I'm 31 years old, I'm going to continue to have. It helped me, not just on the court and off the court, as a person, as a basketball player. You know, it helped me in everything that I've got involved. So I'm just going to keep on having that in my mind.
You seem like you referenced your parents and the impact they had. I saw your wife, and I mean, having your family here. How much has family been a focus for you as far as the man you have become since coming into the league at 18, 19 years old and now being 31 and having the success?
Yeah, my family is the most important thing for me, and without them I wouldn't be here, and I'm very, very lucky of the people that they are.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really lucky. And now, you know, I have kids of my own. I'm trying to keep on passing down the lessons that my dad and my mom passed to me and my brothers, to my sons and daughters. Try to do the best that I can with the time that I have while I'm in the NBA. But man, it's family is the most important thing. What I do it for my family, and hopefully, you know, they get to enjoy what I do.
You mentioned you learned about Miami. What do you know about Miami's food culture? Like, is there good Greek restaurants? Do you know about that? Or
I just tried some Greek.
We tried that Greek food though. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was very good.
Right?
I'm not an authority on it though, obviously,
Yeah.
but you know your stuff.
Yeah, so I haven't tried any Greek restaurant. I tried the food that they had for me. It was really good. So I'm definitely going to go to the store.
How about Cuban food? You ever try a cafecito, a little cafecito, a Cuban coffee, things like that?
No, I don't drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee?
No.
This is rocket fuel. It's different.
Yeah.
But you know, pasteles, croquetas, things like that.
I'm gonna try everything. Trust me, I came from nothing. I have no allergy.
Look, I got shellfish allergies, so I can't try anything.
Yeah.
But listen, it's very nice meeting you. Welcome to Miami. It's really good to see you.
Thank you.
Again, there you see that personality Clay and I were talking about earlier. And we got to take him over to Little Havana and try some of the Cuban food. Though it broke my heart he can't do the cafecito. He's not a coffee drinker, which I guess explains how he said during the news conference that when he would play Bam, he'd sleep 12 hours. Because if you drink Cuban coffee, you're not sleeping 12 hours in any week period, let alone overnight. So I had a chance to talk to Giannis today. It was great to talk to him one-on-one. You had a chance to talk to Bobby Portis, who I think Heat fans have a certain image of because he was always the guy that you hated on the other team, but you love him when he's on your team.
Well, and Giannis actually called Portis his running mate, and this is a classic case of what the Heat do. They go up against guys, especially in the playoffs. They know how hard they are to go up against, and then they go out and they get them. The number 95, a little unique. Why did you choose 95?
3 meanings behind it. When I first started my career, I was number 5. And then one of my best runs in the league was number 9 with the Bucks. So I put those 2 numbers together, and it's my birth year, 95. And then when I was driving down here with some of my stuff to move it into my place, I said I was going 95 south. So I just wanted to start a new wave. And I think I might have made Giannis get a new number too. And I think I might have something to do with that. He might not say it all, but I think I might have something to do because he said he saw my new number. So.
And you mentioned Giannis. What is it about that pairing? Why does it work so well?
Because Giannis needs spacing and he needs guys on the court that can shoot the ball. Over the years, our relationship on and off the court has grown tremendously. It's like my real family. Like, we go to Greece all the time. My family, his family's my family.
I have to bring this up because your new coach brought it up.
In a playoff game, he bumped me on the sideline to send me a message.
I remember.
2023. Explain to me what's happening here.
That's crazy. So I remember like us being down 3-1. I see him like out my peripherals. So like I'm just mucking the game up, being a competitor. Then after that, UD came to me, put his head on me, he put his finger at my face doing that. But it's kind of cool to be a part of this side of it now.
And what struck me, Will, is that not only Bobby Portis is he a Heat culture type
Yeah.
player, he's already using the verbiage, mucking up the game, impacting.
He sounded like he
winning.
did with Spo for years, not just bump into him, but learned a few things while he bumped into him. So good stuff from Bobby. Welcome to Miami as well, along with Giannis, and welcome as well to Tim Hardaway Jr. Not that he needs a welcome because this is where he's from, but the big news earlier in the last week or so, the addition of the son of a former Heat great, Casey Hintz, stopping by the show to discuss his impact coming back to Miami. Coming your way, White Hot Welcome continues here on Local 10.
Local 10's White Hot Welcome Special is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com. And by Baptist Health, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat. And by Doral Kia, always pay less with Paisito.
As we come back here to White Hot, welcome all Local 10 inside the Kaseya Center, joined now by Casey Hintz, who had a chance to talk to the other big addition this offseason. That's Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago we had a chance to meet Tim Hardaway Jr., and for him this is not just another free agent signing. It's a full circle moment coming home, and it's a moment he has been praying for ever since he was a little kid.
Hardaway, killer crossover. Hardaway banks off on Towns. What a move!
familiar to Heat fans is back.
This is really bizarre.
For 5 years, number 10 belonged to one of the great players in Heat history.
Hardaway for three.
Tim Hardaway helped lay the foundation for Heat culture in Miami, earning a permanent place in the rafters. Now, another Hardaway will be wearing it.
I thought we hung his number up there.
While Pat Riley was building a contender in the late 90s, Tim Hardaway Jr. was using practice courts as his playground.
I didn't realize that we were cultivating Tim Hardaway Jr. at the same time.
Been dreaming about this for a long time, since the days of me driving the passenger seat, going north on US 1, get on I-95, and getting off the exit.
That dream became a reality when Hardaway Jr. received a phone call he's been waiting for his whole life.
I think it was kind of a no-brainer, the right fit, not only for this franchise, but for me personally.
Sentiment made for a good introduction.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Shooting made for a good signing.
Corner three is good for Hardaway.
One of the very first names that popped up, you know, when we know we needed to fortify our perimeter shooting and veteranism was Tim Jr.
Fresh off the best three-point shooting season of his career, his role is clear.
My job is to make their job easy. Getting separation, drop it off the Bam, in this case, Bam or Giannis, and going out there and letting them do what they do best.
Hardaway Jr. is embracing his dad's legacy, while at the same time creating one of his own.
He's carved out his niche in this league, being a Hall of Famer. He always says he's living through me now, and he loves what I'm doing, and I'm continuing to have that confidence and make him proud.
All his heart, what he was saying was really like Miami. I said, man, follow your heart. That's what he did. He followed his heart. He followed his instinct. He really wanted to be there, and he made that decision.
The banner isn't going anywhere. His father's legacy will always hang in the rafters. But with his family's blessing, Tim Hardaway Jr. gets to carry number 10 back onto the floor.
Coming here when I was an opponent, I felt like it gave me a superpower in a way, you know, to go out there and compete not only in front of friends and family, but in front of that jersey in the rafters. So I'm gonna wear it with honor.
Now, he told us stories about playing out on the court after games when he was a little kid, and we look forward to new memories on the courts.
We look forward as well. We look forward to this when we come back. You know, Giannis felt at home today. The Heat made him feel good, but we make him really feel at home. The Greek side of this story. Giannis Fernandez joins us with that. Some fun coming your way as our white hot welcome for Giannis Antetokounmpo continues here on Local 10. Welcome back to White Hot. Welcome from inside the Kaseya Center. Let's finish the show with some fun. Our Giannis Fernandez has more on a Greek tradition to make Giannis feel right at home.
It's a big fat Greek welcome for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
For Greece to have a player that is the best player in NBA is huge.
Executive chef Peter Chaglis at Meraki and Coconut Grove got to meet Giannis a few years ago.
He was down to earth, he said hi to us, it was very nice. I think so probably he doesn't remember me.
That's okay.
But it's because he doesn't eat the food that I'm gonna make him when he comes here. I know he likes gyro. We have the great moussaka.
Feta, lots of
Hell
feta.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm all about the feta.
We don't do shortcuts on the feta.
They're not the only Greek spot ready for the Heat superstar.
You have the amazing waterfront here. You have the dining experience that people come back for.
GM Evan Mugias at Taverna Opa in Hollywood says there's an open invitation for Giannis.
I'm expecting the Greek freak, Giannis, to come in here and eat and enjoy. Besides everything we have to offer here, the Flaming Saganaki is to die for.
And plenty of entertainment.
You may remember back in 2023 when the Miami Heat were playing the Denver Nuggets for the NBA title. I ate Rocky Mountain oysters. I'm still traumatized. So if I have to throw a couple of plates around for good luck, I'm okay with that.
Or a lot of plates, whatever it takes to get a championship. If all else fails,
You say, two, right? For the good eye. We send them evils away.
Janice, thank you. You know, when the Heat win championships, we bang pots and pans. Maybe it's time to throw some plates. Welcome to Miami, Giannis. Heat fans, the whole Heat organization, happy to have him on board.
Thank you for watching Local 10's White Hot Welcome Special. Presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Injured? Visit forthepeople.com. And by Baptist Health, the official sports medicine provider of the Miami Heat. And by Doral Kia. Always pay less with Pricito.